Good morning, everyone. How are we all today? We've got more rain today, so I hope it's finer where you live. My name's Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. Sorry, something on the floor. So anywhere in Australia, I can help you, whether it's just information you want, whether you want to join our crafty group, or if you want to know about products. I can help you. If I don't know the answer, I'll get somebody who can tell me the answer and then I'll get back to you. If you're overseas, you need to do a demonstrator in your country. So I can find out if you're not sure who is your demonstrator in your country. I can always Hi Deborah, how you going? Hope you're feeling better, doll. I can find out one for you. So that's what I can do. Sorry, I was just having a look at the chat coming in. So you might know or you might not know. Depends how much you've been on card making videos. That we've now got. Hi Daryl, how you going? Good to see you all. We've now got our last chance list, and also a list of things that are retiring. So I haven't got time to go through it today because I've got several appointments this afternoon. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Deborah. So I've got 3 x-rays this afternoon to go and do, so I won't have time to go through it today. I have printed it off, so we will have a look probably tomorrow on what is retiring and what is last chance. You have got some things that are cheaper. Oh, yummy. That sounds yummy, Daryl. Love pumpkin soup. So, yeah, so I'll go through some of those with you as much as I can on what's retiring. Because not only you can get a good buy out of them, I have to get rid of all them back there and decide what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to on sell. So it's actually a big time of the year for demonstrators at the moment. So do you? Yeah. Yes. Now, I'm not going to keep jabbering for too long. Just a couple of things to go through with you. I have a card class on the 26th of April. This is a new one opening. I do one every month. I've also got a link to the catalogue. If you're a demonstrator of mine, you can get a free catalogue, and those will be going out shortly. You've never had pumpkin soup, Deborah? Oh, you should try it. And put a bit of cream in it as well. Do you put cream on top of yours, Daryl? So it's a very busy month. Well, you made carrot cake today. Yum, pumpkin soup and carrot cake. Yummy. Good job I'm not closer to you all. So we've got our retirement and then we've got the last chance list. So some are going to be going out reasonably cheap. They want to move on. Some of the things have just come in. Don't ask me why they're on the last chance or the retirement because I have no idea. I guess they just want so many and then they get them. Oh, okay. Yeah. So my card class, the new catalogue, they're on the way. I've ordered them, so I'm just waiting for them to come, and I'll send them out to people who have been ordering from me for 6 months. Otherwise, you can have a catalogue, but it will be $10 for postage because that's what it costs me. So we'll have a go at that and we'll see where we go from here. So I've actually been a little bit busy today, this morning before I came on. So we're using textured notes again. I'll just put you down. You use... Oh, that's sounding so yummy. Yes, me too, Daryl. I add 2 lots of pumpkin, some onion, garlic I put in, chicken stock. I've never tried it with, and sweet potato I'll put in, but I've never put celery or turnips in or carrots. Might have to try that. That would make it a lot thicker and healthier, wouldn't it? Okay, yeah. Some demonstrators are doing that. So if you put an order in, you can get your... usually it's in the last 6 months. Most of them do it, as long as you've ordered in the last 6 months. Other than that, yeah, depending on who, whether they charge you or not, Deb. All right, let's go down to the craft desk. Okay. Yeah, I put an E in mine too. Okay, yeah, let me know how it goes. You are a demonstrator, yeah. Deb, when you put your first order in, you get a free catalogue. So that's the way they're doing it now, is instead of posting it out, because it must cost them thousands to post them out. So when you do put your first order in, you will get your catalogue. That's the way they're doing it. So they're testing out doing it this way. All right. So as I said, I've been busy. I'm still on the textured notes, and I'm using nested essentials as well. So I was going to use these, but I decided not to. I had a smaller one as well. So we've got our insert. Then I've got a front. Yeah. Mine should come this next week sometime. I've got crumb cake, which is our first layer. Then I've got added these new woven textures, and I think that's what they're called, woven textures. Yep, woven textures 12 by 12. So we're going to put, and I did use the dies on here because with it being a woven, it didn't really show up that well. So then I've got a sentiment, a bit of leafage, some gold leaf things, I've got a piece that's 1.5. Then I've got a piece that is 1 inch. I've got 2 pieces at, I think it was 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch. I actually cut 3, but we won't be using 3. Oh, here's a little one, look. And then I've got another piece of this, and I'm not sure what I'm using there. So whether I keep it with the greys or add the white. That one's just a bit of spare in case. Oh, God, Deborah, I hope I don't scare you. On the big TV, I do that to people. All right, so this is our card. And as always, my card bases are 5 3/4 and 8 inches, folded in the middle at 4 inches. Okay. And then we have our crumb cake piece, and our crumb cake piece is 5.5 by 3 3/4. Now this one was 5 1/4 by 3.5, but I did use it, so it's 3 by, should be 3 by 4, just 4 1/8. No, 4 5/8. I don't like using fractions. Never any good at them at school, so, and I get frustrated with them now. So, all right. So I'm going to emboss this. So let's see. I've got a new one here that I haven't tried. Yesterday we tried the corrugated one. This one I'm going to try is damask designs. Now that reminds me of a material that you could get, like curb material and things like that. So we're going to try this one, and it's an ordinary one. It's not a 3D one. So see these big ones, when they come with your dies, I save them and I put my embossing folders in them. So this is what it looks like. You've got your emboss and deboss side. So this is the front. I'm going to put that down. And I'm going to bring in the big boss. So I'm going to have the number 1 plate. I'm going to take out the number 2 plate. And I'm going to put my embossing folder in hinge first. And then we're going to roll that through. Now, don't go back. Oh, that was a bit long, wasn't it? Don't roll back with your what are the nested textures like? I'll show you. With me white one. Okay, so nested essential dies. Is that what you mean, Deborah? Nested textures. You mean these ones? Do you mean these ones? They're the dies to textured notes. Is that the one you're meaning? Or nested essentials? Nested essentials I have there all the time. I have several that I keep just at my fingertips. So in dies, I've got stylish shapes. Oh, that's more messages. Everyday details and the nested essentials. Always keep with me. So here's what it looks like. A bit screw with there, aren't we? So this is what it reminds me of the curtains in the old days, all the wallpaper. So I really should have done it up the other way. Oh well. So the texture slide. Don't get very many of these big ones, but I do like to keep my stamps in them. So these are the textured notes, Daryl, and these have got this, and they're absolutely fabulous. So they don't have any stamps that cut out these, so you've got to fussy cut them, or you can use that very thin one on this one here, which I've done today. So you have to stamp and fussy cut them out. They are the textured notes dies, and they're absolutely stunning. Look at all the pattern around them. Gorgeous. And then I have my nested dies again. Excuse me. So I've just put them on I can put those back because I don't think I'm going to use them. So I keep these on a magnetic sheet, otherwise they end up all over the place. And I use these, and they're the nested dies all the time. And you'd hear other demonstrators talk about the dies, the nested dies, because they are just great. So, excuse me, I'm just having a mouthful of leftover coffee. That sounds a bit better, doesn't it? just a little bit. And then I'm going to put this on here like that. That's where I'll insert. And I've got to cut a piece of card for that. So I'm going to put that on there like that. Now, I cut out this piece to put on. I have to trim that one a bit. And then I was going to put the gold on each side there. Now, I didn't know whether to use that's all right, Daryl. So I don't know whether to use a piece of white there. We might put our and then I've got a piece of grey with gold writing. So what do you think? The grey with the gold writing on there like that? Or do you think we should use the white? Let me know what you think we should use. Then we've got some bits of gold leaves we can put in there just to make it a bit more fancy. What do you think? White or the grey with the gold? So that will probably go over there like that. We'll have a couple of silver bits coming out. Gold bits, I mean. You like the white, Deb? So do I. What do you think, Daryl? The white or the grey? Yeah, that's what I think too. Thank you, Daryl and Deb, for helping me there. So we'll get part of our card put together. First, we're going to put our crumb cake on there. Now, I don't do straight very good, so using the Tombow helps me get it in place. That probably should have been turned the other way. Croaky throat this morning. So we're going to put this on. So I've cut it smaller so that we can get a little bit of that crumb cake. There we go. I think I'm going to have to trim these off. So I'm going to take that to the edge of the crumb cake like it is there. So we'll put some glue on there. And I have to do my nails. So that across there, and I'm going to take this piece and try and get that even in the middle. And then we're going to take no, I'm the same here, Daryl. I can't use that seal. I end up pulling tape all over the place. So I'm better with glue. At least it gives you a little bit of time to wiggle it around. I'm going to put that piece there, if it would stick. And I'll put the other piece in. I like this glue gun. You don't waste half as much glue as you do with the Tombow. So I tipped all my Tombow into, this one comes with the glue, but the other one, this one, I tipped all my Tombow into it. So that's ready when this one runs out. Jeez, I have got a frog in my throat, haven't I? That's all right, Daryl. You can ask me anything if I can't find out the answer. If I haven't got it here, I will look it up and let you know. So I'm going to put that across there. I'm not going to put it down at the moment. Now I'm going to get my silicone mat. Love this silicone mat. It just peels off the glue. So I'm just going to put some little dots. And that's what I like about this, its position too. I didn't know how many gold ones I was going to need, so I did quite a few of them. Actually, I might pop that up. Might give it a wipe off and pop it up. Decisions. We all find our own way, don't we? And living us stuck to that. In what we use, and glue's gone hard anyway on it, so that's not a problem. So I decided I'm going to pop that up. Because it's still got wet glue on. I had to fussy cut this because there's no dies that cut it out. So I'm going to pop that there like that. So then I can look at it and I can see, well, I wouldn't mind putting another gold sprig from there. Oops. So we've got two of them. No, I think I'm just going to leave it at the one. So then we've got our sentiment, which says, "You are seriously the best." And I'm going to put that down the bottom here. And I'm going to put that on dimensionals. Now, is it going to take a big one? Or I think just, yeah. See, I did what Tanya was saying about putting a stripe, a highlighter across your your dimensionals, and then you just flick them off. That way you don't have to do the test them by touching them to see if you've got them all off. So that can go there like that. Those can go away for another day. I keep all my little bits that when I do too many, I keep them, and then I've got them to use on any other thing that I decide to use. Now, we need to do a piece of crumb cake. I don't know whether I've got a piece here or not. Oh, yep. Well, that's no good, is it? It could. Because we're going to put white piece over it. Or I could put the card. I think that might look better. So let's get these. Now this one should be right. So it should be 5.5. Yeah, by 3 3/4. Yeah, so that one's okay. So I have to pick this one up. It's a lovely set, that spotlight on nature, Daryl. I just love it. So this one I need to be 3.5. That will be one that I'll definitely be keeping to use for the dies. And I want this one to be 5.25. I bought this part new, bought another one because I broke the last one. And sometimes it jumps out of the track when you're moving it. Now we've got to sort out, we want, what are we going to put on the front of it? You got Seriously the Best. A little note of appreciation. Oh, we could put thank you. I've put all of them. I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend. What do you think? Yeah, so do I, Daryl. That's gorgeous. And the paper's beautiful too that goes with it. So I couldn't be happier to have me as my friend, have you as my friend. So I think that goes best with what we've got I don't know where I got this one from. Irresistible Blooms. I've put it into our thing to see if I can. I wanted the dies that went with it because I love these two big flowers. They're just gorgeous. But and the splatter, I've got it as a new one. So it's got a green dot on it. Those are the new ones I've bought. But I can't find this anywhere. So if anybody knows, Irresistible Blooms, and that's another one that I can't keep them stuck in. This one hasn't been used. So I don't know what's happening there. And while I was waiting to come on, thank you, Roz, whenever you come on. No, I'm not a good fussy cutter either. So that was an effort for me to do on here because I had to fussy cut that. So I clean my blocks with icicle. So just ordinary icicle from the chemist or supermarket, and it brought them up lovely, nice and shiny. So I'm going to put a bit of splatter on there. I'll put So I'm going to keep it into the early espresso. So we're going to put, I couldn't be happier to have you as my friend. I think that's really nice. We're just going to pop that in the middle. Very good. Get my Stampin' scrub out. Clean my stamps. I love my Stampin' scrub. Now I'm going to everything. Where did that go? No, I'm going to take the splatter and I'm just going to put a bit on either side. I think that's about all I need. Clean my stamp off. I don't put too much on. Sometimes they look really nice. I saw a card done, and the whole background was covered in splatter. So instead of using a DSP, they'd used the splatter and gone all over the back of it. And it looked really good, actually, what they did with. I think it was on the demonstrator side. I've had a couple of people ask me where to get this gun from. I really love this early espresso cardstock. It's really nice. And the crumb cake goes so well with it. And I'm going to put in just putting an extra sheet in here. I just think it finishes it off. Now we want some gems, don't we? Have to put some bling on there. I have some blocks there to finish up cleaning before I go out. So put that there so that we can see what we're doing. Okay, so we've got our drusies. Love the drusies. I have got some pills. See these? And they've got the black, white, and like a brown. They'd go. Makes a lot easier looking through with these covers on it. So if I've got more than one, I can just put them in like that. I don't know why I've got two of those. So I'm hoping the rain stays off because I don't like driving in the rain. And we've got these ones. It looks like a real dark brown. So we've got these ones too. These have got the brown in. Or opaque faceted gems. So I've got those. So we can have 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the comments. It looks like a real dark brown. This one you mean, Daryl? Not really that dark. More like sort of coffee colour, and they're flat. So let me know which ones you want. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Let me know in the comments. You're a bit sick of the rain. You and me both, Daryl. Over it. And I don't like driving when it's like this and the roads get flooded out, and it's just horrendous. So, number 1, Deborah, the druids. What about you, Daryl? The card base. Oh, yeah, espresso. Early espresso. It is a dark brown. Sorry. I thought you meant the gems. You want number 1 too. Oh, that's cool because I love my drusies. I would put them on everything I could, honestly. So if you have a choice and you put drusies in front of me, it'll always be the drusies. You ask Lorraine. I don't think she puts them up anymore because I always pick them. So I'm going to use the gold ones. Yes. Luckily where she is, she's high up. So if she ever got flooded, I think the whole of Maryborough would be flooded. So she's lucky there. Going to get my take a pick tool. Squash my little bit of... Sounds like it's raining now. I'm going to take a little one and I'm going to put it there. I'll take a big one. So at least I don't have to go out for a couple of hours. Okay. I'm lucky where I am. My driveway's on a bit of a slant. And I'm at the top of the hill in a circuit, so it goes right the way around. And I'm at the top, so the water all runs down to the bottom. Now we want some Winker Stella. Always. It's been outback. It's just heartbreaking. All the cattle and people that are losing their homes. They don't see rain for years on end. They're in a drought. And now they've got more rain than what they can do with. Everything's underwater. It's just heartbreaking. Which I suppose it means then that everything will go up because of the floods. So probably the poor farmers won't get the extra, but the supermarkets will. Okay. So there's our card for today. I don't know if you can see the shine, the splatter. So just a quick, simple card, really. And I'm just looking for the one I did yesterday. Must have put it somewhere. Oh, it might be at the back of me. Okay, I'll just come up the top. All right, I'm back. That's probably the quickest card I've done in a long time. Just under an hour. That's because I had everything cut out ready. So, so it'll all be organised, and thank you, Daryl. So that's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you all for coming in and watching me and having a chat with each other. It's really good that yes, yeah, it is. It's very sad. And those farmers up north, like they might not see rain for a couple of years. You know, they're running on a drought, but now they're losing their cattle and sheep to the floods, because the floods, unless they get into higher ground, the floods then kill the beast, sort of thing. So yeah, it's sad. But it's not only as with rain. You've got that massive earthquake in Thailand. You know, beginning of the year was all those fires in USA. It's drama everywhere. 11:27 a.m. So you know, it's not just us; it's everybody around the world that having difficulty with different things. So don't forget, my card club is on the 26th of April. So 6 cards for $40. If you want to have the cards posted out to you, then it's $50, because that's what it cost me for postage. So that. All right. Well, everybody have a wonderful day. Stay dry if you can. And love seeing you. Thank you so much for dropping in. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye. And I'll try and get some of those last chance and redundant. Okay. Thank you. Bye.